And you're still watching Prime One right here on Joy Prime. My name is Loishala Adeyemi. You're loyal, you're just, and you're girl. And you know, when I introduce myself like this, you know what's coming, the trends just behind me. We're about to just on what's happening in the world. So, to my first story, let's go to Nungwa West, where a queen was being skinned and was shot. I know it sounds very, sad. And I know it is actually sad because she was shot to death. Just when she was being outdoored for everybody to see that, okay, this is the new queen, she was shot. Now the question is, why would somebody want to shoot someone or want to shoot a queen? Why would someone go through all this length to shoot a queen at her outdooring? Like, I am thinking about it. It's sad. It's unfortunate because right now I'm thinking about how the community feels. Also, I'm thinking about how her children feel if she has some and how her family will feel because, I mean, she had gone through all the processes of becoming a queen. This was the last part of it or the last part of the process where she's introduced to everybody as introduced as the queen. And just to see that this happened, she didn't even get a chance to live through it, or after they took her to the hospital, she didn't live, she died. It's very sad. Like, what is Ghana turning into? Today, it's someone hitting someone. Tomorrow, it's someone stabbing someone and literally shooting someone in front of so many people. Like, what was the person paid or how much was the person paid to do this? Because this is outrageous. First of all, you shot the person in the midst of people. So let's just create a scenario. It didn't hit her. It would have hit someone else and the person would have also died. This is a queen mother we're talking about. Why would someone go through these lengths? Well, our condolences go to her family because I do not even know how they feel right now. And our prayers go to her family. But this needs to stop. This really needs to stop. Let's take a few of the comments because obviously netizens have seen this. Passive In says that Ghana pa and these things are happening. I know, right? It's like, what is Ghana really turning into? Alisa says, didn't they hear the first shot? Future says that, who is your friend? Pa. Abodria says that they are too calm. Gunshots and nobody is running. Yes, I saw a lot of these comments. The people were saying that they were too calm. Probably they thought it didn't hit her or they didn't think it was, yes, it was festivities. Normally, if you go for these festivities, you know they throw a lot of gunshots in the air. But so I'm sure when they heard the gunshots, everybody was probably thinking, oh, it's one of those things, only to find out that it hit her. Probably that's why they were calm at first. But later you'd see that in the video, everybody got up and was crowded around her. Brownie says that, why? This life, people crave power and money. Portia says, I don't understand. Didn't they hear the first gunshot? The small. Safwa says that they set her up and shot her, shaking my head. This world. Emerald joins the conversation. She says, the person that took the scarf from her head should be questioned because after he took it, then she was shot. Mami says that this is scary. Opoku says, like, seriously? Yeah. Retta says that, oh, what do they promise killers that don't feel pity and scared to kill another human being? I'm wondering, really, truly, what are they paid? That's why I asked, how much are they paid? What at all will you gain killing somebody? What do you gain from that? There's more. Ikea says that, God, what is going on in this country? Why is there so much hate for our fellow human beings to the extent of wanting to kill a person? Asemo, what do people gain by killing someone? That's the question. What do you stand to gain? This is really sad. Once again, our prayers go to her family. We hope that they do well. It's just really sad. You know, this has to really stop. I pray that authorities go into it, they do the necessary investigations to find out who did it, and the person should be brought to book because this is absurd and it's very upsetting. Oh, well, let's move away from that to my next story. Now, a group of students, when I say a group of students, a whole school, so Odorgonno Senior High School, the students from there came out to protest because the traffic lights working in front of the school wasn't working. There's a traffic light in front of the Odorgonno Senior High School, if you know, and it's not working. So the students came out to protest and say, you have to fix the traffic lights because this is how accidents happen day in and day out. And also, where the traffic light is where the students use a lot. So they normally cross the road there. I'm sure they are scared for their lives because imagine that the traffic light is not working. The cars are coming back and forth, going back and forth, and students are crossing. There's a very huge probability that one of them can be knocked down by the car. So the students went out of the school to protest just so that everybody hears that the traffic light is not working and it has to be fixed with immediate effect. Take a look at the video.
Having the cars go, those who are going to work, they will not let them go. So they have blocked the streets. This is Odorgonno Senior High School. This is Odorgonno Senior High School demonstration. Odorgonno Senior High School demonstration.
I mean, you cannot blame them at all. Nobody should say they should be in the classroom learning, because this is serious. If they're thinking about their lives, they want to be able to go to school, study without thinking about crossing the road and getting hit or knocked down by a vehicle. So, yes, this is what they did. Netizens have seen it, obviously, and we have a number of comments. So let's take them. Mr. Otabel says that meanwhile, the MP for that area organized a football tournament, bought jerseys, trophies, and then added an amount of money to the teams that participated. We don't care about the most important things in this country. Sigh. The small Reforce says that having a functional street lights shouldn't even be the reason for students to protest. This country depresses me so much. The small Kwame says that this is what the schools should be doing instead of fighting each other. We should protest for the good of the country. The small Kadilav says that this should be attended to ASAP. Really, it really should. Kadilav again says they have the rights to fix it. Really, they do. They have to fix it because, I mean, as I said, the students are thinking about their lives. They do not want to be crossing the road every day thinking and fearing that a car might knock them down. No, not at all. Danny says that who are those saying JM, JM? That traffic light has been faulty since May last year. So people should stop politics in everything. Who was the road minister back then? Israel says that this traffic light hasn't been working since I was a student in that school, almost 3 to 4 years now. I mean, that is terrible. Star says that I love this. I've always maintained that the cost of solving a problem should not be the life of citizens, and that's true as well. Do we have more? Kadilab says that I hope the protest is with guidance. Yes, we also hope that too. So yes, I pray that this is attended to ASAP because I don't think any student wants to go to school looking behind their back saying, oh, I hope that no car hits me, just so our children are safe. Please let's attend to this as fast as possible for their good. Well, we are still on school issues. Let's go to Soccer Day SHS. Well, in Soccer Day, the whole community, there's been a clash between students and, the people in the community, so residents. So Soccer Day, apparently, the students came out of the school and had an issue. So, for instance, 2 students walking around, probably going home or going to get food somewhere in the area, had a little fight. Now, the other student, who is like a proper resident of the town, went to tell the community that this guy has done this to me or this student has done this to me. And as a result, we have to come together and go and fight this person. So that's how the clash started. Once again, why is there so much chaos? Why is there so much violence? And when a student comes to tell you that I have had a clash with someone, why should it turn into a whole fight? Because now they're going around destroying properties in the area just because of this very, very scanty fight. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be a fight. So the school has been shut down. And I mean, this is not a good look at all, So hopefully they're able to resolve all of this and the children can go back or the students can go back to school. But this is really just sad. I think we've had a number of sad stories today. But well, let's end on quite a lighter note. I call it lighter note because, when you go to villages, you hear most of the people say, oh, there are some trees in the village that are very evil. They hold a lot of witchcraft and wizards. Some people even say people live in these trees. Well, I'm taking you to Afienya, where the people in the community were cheering. In fact, they were happy, jubilating, because a tree that has been in the community for a very long time that has been tagged, evil tree, was cut down. So they were very excited, in fact, jubilating. Take a look at the video.
Hey.
So finally, the people of Efenia are certainly excited. You can hear the gentleman screaming, "Edrobian Kadem, Edrobian Kadem." So yes, the evil tree finally has fallen, and they are excited about it. Well, let's take a few of the comments, because I told you, anytime something like this pops up on socials, all of us, the netizens, those who, the keyboard stars, will do well to leave their comments. So we do have a number of comments. NP Tekbe says that I was expecting the tree to jump back on its stump. I am disappointed. Rank says that knowledge is power, and ignorance is indeed darkness. And Samwati says that in 2025, there are more comments. Pedro Shouder says, Vim, that they have 1 year to produce a millionaire and develop the town. Ayo. So that's about it. As Anselm says that, shout outs to deforestation and its climatic effects. I mean. But yes, hopefully, as you heard the comments, hopefully now that the evil tree doesn't exist in the community anymore, this time they live happily ever after. That's the only prayer. Otherwise, probably next year the tree will grow again.